Yay!
I don't know how to do this. Okay. I don't even listen. It's fine. So, how was your day, guys?
My day was good. I mean, I got a job today, so that's pretty exciting.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Where did you get your job at?
My mom works at Taco Bell, and so she convinced her manager to get me a job there too.
Oh, that's awesome. That's so good. How was your day?
I guess other than like what's been happening in the world,
Yeah.
it was pretty good. I got a lot of reading done today, I feel like, and it was a pretty good day.
Well, that's good.
You might want to take that on for a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I commissioned someone to get me tea so that I look like I'm an actual booktuber, you know, aesthetics. And all.
I also have tea, but I'm lame and I have a can of tea.
A can? Oh,
I have a can of tea. It's brisk because I don't like hot tea. So
that's really, I literally thought you meant like a can of hot tea, and I was like, hello.
Oh.
Yeah, so thank you. So my day was like, okay. I just read kind of, and that was it. So for this, I kind of figured we could do like 20-minute sprints, and then possibly, like, depending on how many people are actually like watching, we could possibly end with Among Us games, but that's totally up to you guys as well. I just kind of wanted to see what other people wanted to do. So if that sounds good to you guys, great.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, do we want to start by not announcing, but like saying what we're reading today, maybe?
Sure. I am reading The Shadows Between Us by Trisha Levenseller. Because I was reading Red, White, and Royal Blue, but I didn't feel like a romance. So
Okay, that's valid. I actually am like the one person on earth who DNF'd Red, White, and Royal Blue. I feel like a traitor to the book community, but fine. What are you reading?
I'm reading Warcross by Marie Lu because I really like The Kingdom of Back, and so I decided to like go to like the books that really made her popular. And I'm like 200 pages in, and I'm enjoying it. It's actually really good. I feel like I know what's gonna happen, and I hope it doesn't happen that way. So we'll see.
That's the worst, when you feel like you know something and you're just like, please don't let this be a thing. This is
Yeah.
So you're right.
If it happens that way, I'm not. I feel like I'm gonna rate it like 3 stars. But if it kind of surprises me.
Oh, have you read Legend by Marie Lu?
No.
That is so good. It's so good. It's such a good series, and they just came out with like a 4th like follow-up. So recommend. But I'm reading what is it called? The Map from Here to There by Emery Lord, because the last time I did a reading sprint, I did the first book, and now I've finished the first book, so I'm moving on to the second book. So that's exciting. And Malka is reading Mistletoe and Mr. Right, and a graphic novel called Witches of Brooklyn. I've never heard of that, but that sounds really interesting. I love witch stories so much. They're so cool. So,
witch stories are usually really hit or miss for me. It really just depends.
That's fair. I don't know. I really like the premise of witches in general. Like, I just love witches. So that's that. But yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm so awkward. Like, this is so awful. Like, I can edit out my awkwardness in videos, but I can't edit out my awkwardness in real life. So
it's honestly the best part. It's honestly the best part about editing.
Right? I'm just like, wow, I'm cracked. I don't know what's wrong with me. But
I would also like to point out, I have an extremely loud cat, and he just woke up, so if you hear screaming later, I apologize.
But I like loud cats that scream. That makes me very happy. I love cats. I work at a vet clinic. I literally only go for the cats. That's it. We love to see them.
I mean, I do get that, but we also, as a family, have 7 cats, so they get kind of annoying.
That's valid. I only have one, and she's 14 almost, and I don't know what's wrong with her. I think she might be going deaf because she's very loud and like doesn't seem to hear when I walk behind her, but like she's really cute, so we love her. But you never know. Anyway, so I feel like we could read probably until 20 minutes from now is probably 8:50. Do we want to do that?
Yeah.
8:50, 8:55, 8:55. Sorry, I can't do math. Yeah, okay. So
I am just as bad as math that you said that. I was like, yeah, okay, I guess she's right.
I'm
I'm in Eastern time zone, so when you said 8:50, I was like, an hour?
no, that's why I said I was
So confused for like a split second.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm an hour ahead of everybody in the Eastern time zone, so I'm so sorry. I literally, as soon as I said it, and I was like, wait, people are gonna be concerned. Like, so yeah, no, just until for Eastern time zone 7:55 for us, for me, 8:55. Okay. All right, bye. Start reading. Okay, guys, it is 55. Yeah, last time, Rachel, you missed it, but I said 8:55, and there was a little slight bit of panic because I am ahead of everybody. So
Oh, yeah, like an hour and a half.
yeah, so that was interesting. But how did everybody's reading go?
Pretty good.
I read 15 pages and then I got distracted because my cat wanted to play. So
Aw,
Valid.
that's a good reason. Obviously I was here a bit late, so only like 6 pages or something, and it's a really teeny book.
What are you reading?
It's called An Elderly Lady is Up to No Good. It's so small. It's like under 200 pages, and it's about this old lady who gets so annoyed that people won't leave her alone that she kills them.
I love that.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
good?
great. I started reading it a while ago. I feel like it's kind of like almost like Frederick Bachman-y in the writing style and stuff, because or I don't know for sure, but like I feel like she's like definitely an older generation kind of person who's just like literally leave me alone. Like do not touch me, do not talk to me, nothing. And then people are like, "Oh my god, we should totally hang out all the time." She's like, "I hate you. I will kill you." Like, and she just kills them, I guess.
This is like such an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's so cool.
It's very unusual, but I'm reading it as part of the Treat Yourself readathon because you have to read a book with a cover that you love. And honestly, like, it's not like I don't like covers, but I guess like this was the first one that I thought of that wasn't gigantic, that I actually really liked the cover of. So I figure I gotta finish it between today and tomorrow. So time to dive in.
Yeah, I read 25 pages. And
Nice.
yeah, it's just, this is another super easy book, so I feel like it's really easy to get through. And I kind of skimmed a few things because it was high school, like homecoming, and I just like did not care. So I skimmed a little, but like,
That's fine.
you know, other than that, what about you?
What about you, Sophie?
I think I read 15, 16 pages, and like the book is really picking up. I am really enjoying it right now.
Good.
I'm just like really enveloped in the mystery of it because I feel like I know what's going to happen, but I'm also just like really worried for our main characters. I'm excited to see what happens next, which is
What
why
are you reading right now?
I'm reading Warcross by Marie Lu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I haven't read that yet, but I definitely want to read it, Marie Lu's stuff because I really loved Kingdom of Back. And also I know Sasha loves the Legend series.
You read The Kingdom of Back? It's so
I love the Kingdom of Back. It was so good.
Hi. It's
So
so
good.
good. It's
Ah,
such-
finally, a Kingdom of Back team.
yes, it's actually such a good book. I was shocked at how good it was.
I thought it wasn't good. I don't know. Like, I kind of thought it wasn't going to be as good because I just kept hearing a lot of people say they didn't like Marie Lu's writing style for Kingdom of Back specifically. But I loved it. I thought it was really great.
I loved it. It was definitely a lot different than Legend. Like the whole Legend trilogy, I was like, okay, this is very action-packed. This is very like dystopian. And then I got to Kingdom of Back, and it was so beautiful and like lyrical. And I was like, who are you? Like duality, like go off. So I was like, she was actually like, it was really good. So
Yeah, the writing style in The Kingdom of Back is so different from like the action packed, like dystopian style of like
Yeah.
Warcross. Like it's so beautiful. And I also just really liked Nannerl's story. It was really interesting.
right,
Yeah.
it was actually such an interesting story. Danny, have you ever read it?
I have not. That's why I'm just like sitting here like, oh, okay, cool. I might have to read it.
You should definitely read it.
Yeah.
It's really great.
It is. I wrote and edited a bit of my end of the year wrap up blog post. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Very good. I started Eclipse. Shonda, do you like Eclipse? Because I've heard some mixed feelings about any book in the Twilight series. And as someone who has never, ever, ever read Twilight, I need to know.
Eclipse the second one or the third one?
I think it's the third. I think New Moon is the second.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, I think
Okay,
you're right.
cool. I was like, I really don't know if I'm right. Like that could just be, you know, but I think so. That's quite the premise. I'm assuming that was about your book, Rachel. Yeah, that is quite the premise.
Hello, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Okay, your present is being ordered tomorrow because it's payday. So like, don't, you know, it's coming. I promise. That's all I have to say.
She said in the group chat that she's gonna wait to like open stuff later. So good. Because mine is also late, which is fine. Because also, okay, I was her Secret Santa and it just got there like 2 days ago and I sent it like 2.5 weeks ago or something like that.
That's hilarious.
It was forever.
It's the best because there's more Jacob content. Yes, Amanda is Team Jacob forever.
Amanda is very Team Jacob.
I personally don't like anybody in that entire franchise. Like, everybody sucks. But if I was going to pick somebody, it would probably have to be Jacob too.
Okay, here's the thing. I would be Team Jacob were it not for the thing that happens at the end.
Okay. Yeah. I only watched the movie and I was like...
Yeah, I only watched the movies and I was just like, excuse me? That is a child. And they were like, it's okay, she ages so fast. And I was like, no, absolutely not. That's worse, I think.
I was so concerned. Like, I would watch the movies with my best friend at the time, and she was always Team Edward, and I was always like Team Jacob. And then at the end, when we saw that, she was like, "Are you still Team Jacob?" And I was like, "Listen." I was like,
"We didn't know this was going to happen."
Like, oh my gosh. Fine. At least
year for my best friend's birthday, we just hate watch Twilight, and the entire time we're just screaming like, "What the fuck is going on?" like to the characters, and it's the funniest thing. We've done that for like the past 5 years.
The entire Twilight is just a time. Like, I'm never gonna read it, but like those movies are a time. It's just a lot.
Yep. Yeah. I like the thing is like I don't know if I would ever read it. Ever. Like, I mean, I feel like if I did, it would be like a challenge kind of thing where it would be like I read all the Twilight things for some reason. But like it would not be like, oh, I want to read that because like I'm just not.
I was thinking of doing a vlog on it where I just like read and like documented all of my thoughts.
Yeah.
And I was like, that would be hilarious because I hate characters. Like, you know how I feel about characters. And everybody in that book sucks. So I was like, this could be entertaining. But I was like, do I hate myself that much? Like, do I want to get that class?
That's the thing. It's like, you need to get, like, everyone needs to donate to your coffee or something like that if you do this. Like, this is free labor.
No, literally. Shonda said, I love Twilight and New Moon, but I read it years ago, so I'm more mature. Edward is making her fill out college applications. We don't stand anybody who makes anybody do anything.
Okay, wait. But to be fair, when I was like, whatever it was, 17, 18, it was like you got to apply to college. I also had to be like forced to do it because otherwise I just would not like get off my ass to apply to college.
Fine if it's a parent.
Yeah, that's the difference though. It's like, yeah, I mean, the other thing is like, okay, just play with me in the space for a second. Assume you're like 100 billion years old or however old like Mr. Twilight Edward is. Okay. And now your 17-year-old girlfriend is like, I don't know what college I should go to. Wouldn't you be like, listen, I've been here since the beginning of college existing. I know which college this one sucks. This is a great Ivy League. You should try to go here. This one, they claim is really good. Terrible financial aid. Do this, do that. Like, wouldn't that be like a great asset? Because he just knows. Unless he's just like, I don't know anything. I'm just a boy.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
She's just a girl. Cannot make it anymore. I'm 1,000,000 years old.
It's actually true. Like, that's a valid point. But
that's all I'm saying.
Oh my god. Amanda, yes. I understand being too connected at that point, but at the same time, there was a massive disconnect because I was like, Jacob, stop. Don't.
Jacob, don't. Jacob, no.
Jacob, stop.
Okay, but the thing that, okay, are we spoiling this for people? Like, because I know it's been out, but just like, is there anybody that's actually...
There are 3 people watching this. Like, we're 5.
Okay, great. Okay, I want to put it out there before I do it. Just, okay, I hate the idea that the only reason there even was like an Edward versus Jacob thing was because Jacob was in love with Bella's future child that he was attracted to inside her body. So basically he was attracted to a fucking embryo for like however old she is now at the end of the books, like 20 or something. So for like 20 years he was like, Bella, I love you. But actually, no, I love your unborn child who is now born and who now will just age in like 6 months to look like a 6-year-old, which means I don't know what it means. Is she gonna like? Does she just keep aging at that speed rapidly until it's like she's just ageless? We can't even tell.
You know what? When you say it like that, it becomes a huge issue.
Yes, it is. It is a huge issue.
I don't understand who wrote it. Stephanie Meyer.
Stephanie Meyer.
I was gonna say Suzanne Collins.
No, how dare you? Oh my god, no. Never.
But I was literally like, why did she like go through like 6 books or whatever just to be like, this is the conclusion. This is where we need to end this. Like, I don't understand how she put so much time and energy into something and then ended it like she ended it. I feel like that was just no.
The end goal is exactly what Shonda just said. He's attracted to an egg.
Yeah.
Egg. You could scramble this woman, and he would be like, I'm in love with this scrambled egg. Amazing. Fantastic.
I literally
never been done before.
I can't deal with it. Oh my god. No, I don't know what Steph was thinking either. She just had issues that, you know, it's fine. But yeah, now part of me does want to make a vlog and like read and like rant and just have a but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Maybe one day.
Yeah. Anyway, how was everybody's? Did we go through how everybody's reading went?
We did that, yes.
Just talking about Twilight.
It's okay. Twilight just wipes part of your brain out, where it's like, this is the only thing I can think about. Hold on.
Apparently. Do you guys want to do like another sprint, and then we'll come back and reevaluate when we want to start possibly doing Among Us? Or
yeah, I was talking with friends on, I don't remember, I think maybe it was somebody else's sprint. But we were saying like, how many sprints is appropriate before you're allowed to do Among Us?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Sarah, yeah. That's what we were saying, like, because if you just do one, everyone's like, yeah, okay, this is just Among Us sprints. This isn't reading sprints. If you do 2, it's like, it's just because they couldn't do just one, because then we would know. But I feel like 3 is like the soft spot where it's like 2 to 3 is like, this is allowed.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, we have to do 2 or 3. Like, I feel like that's where, and then we'll just like play Among Us for like,
right. For like 7 more hours. Yeah, exactly. Correct.
I love you too, Robbie. Kisses. I love him. He's so sweet. Anyway, yeah. So maybe we can start again so it'll be 8:10 for you guys. And then we can stop at like 8:30. Does that sound reasonable, or do you guys want to do 15 minutes?
Or 9:30.
Well, yeah. Like, I'm looking at my clock and like my brain is doing it's going in overdrive because I'm just like, okay, 8, 9, like it's just not
8, 9, egg, Jacob, help.
Yeah, like this entire sprint has been a disaster / mistake, but it's okay. It's fine.
We're gonna get through it.
Exactly. So do you guys want to do like a 15-minute or 20 minutes? Like I'm kind of, it doesn't
I feel like 20 minutes is good because I need to actually make progress with my book.
Yeah, you actually have a deadline.
I kind of do.
I also had a deadline for my vlog and I failed it because I stopped caring about my vlog. So
oh no.
I was doing a reading, I'm still like this is still coming up, but I was doing I read 7 books in 7 days vlog.
I heard, yeah. I think we were talking about this before.
And then around like book 5, I just stopped caring completely. So you could just see progressively less toward the end of the vlog. And then I just ended it and I'm just like, hey guys, I didn't do anything. Bye.
Okay, but you still read 5 books in 5 days, right?
Yeah, I did. Well, I did 5 books in 7 days. Like I couldn't.
That's fine. That's good.
Really good.
I had to go
really
back to work, so I was like trying to do it at work, and then work got busy, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. So
It's okay. We still love you. I feel like 5 and 7 is still so much because doing 7 and 7 is a lot, especially because I was like, oh, if it was like manga or something, I'd be like, totally fine. I could definitely do that. And you were like, I'm reading 300 to 400 pages books for like all of these, and I was like, why? For what?
Yeah.
For what?
I watched vlogs where people read like 30 books in 30 days, and it makes no sense to me how they did that.
I want to do something like that, but I'm going to branch out into the comic book, like
graphic novels and stuff.
That's what I'm going to branch into when I try to do that, because there's absolutely no way, unless I took a month off of work, which cannot work because I need rent. Like, I could not. But okay, this weekend, Fable, I'll get through this book and then we'll read Fable, Amanda. I promise. We're going to buddy read Fable. It's going to be good. I hope. We're going to hope it'll be good. But, we lost him.
No, Danny was killed halfway through their thing because it was like, my Wi-Fi's cutting out. I'm going to have just like...
That's so funny. Okay.
Oh no, Danny, come back.
I love you. I'm so sorry. Okay, now that we've surpassed the time, let's start reading shortly, and we will go until 8:30/9:30. Or 30 for whoever is anywhere.
Till 30-ish.
Yeah, till 30-ish. That sounds like it's reasonable.
Also, let me know how Fable is, because I'm excited about that book.
I just like the redhead on the cover. That's literally the only reason.
I know, it's redhead representation. That's really what it is.
See, exactly.
I got it for Amanda for... I'm going into our time. I got it for Amanda for Secret Santa because I was like, is this on Amanda's wish list, or am I imagining this, or am I just projecting because I see, like, a beautiful redhead on the cover, and I'm just like, this is for Amanda, right? Like, she wanted this, right? And at Target, where I got the book, I was just like, is this on her fucking wish? Like, what? And I, like, went through her Amazon wish list, could not find it, and was like, but why am I associating this with her? And I, like, watched all her videos again, like, very quickly. I was just like, is this in this video? Is it in this video? And I realized it was in her, like, top fall releases, and I was like, okay, thank God. Unless somebody already bought it for her. But I guess not. But I guess it's fine.
I'm
so
sorry,
happy-
my Wi-Fi was cutting out super bad, so I had to leave.
That's okay. I came back. But no, I'm super excited to read Fable because I feel like it's going to be like, I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of fantasy, which is good for me because I don't like fantasy that much. So yeah. Anyways, we actually should start reading. All right.
Until 30-ish. Yes, I did. You're welcome.
Oh, that's really cute. Rachel, you're cute.
That's why I wanted to, like, because when you actually have someone's address versus just an Amazon wish list, then you can, like, customize your gift so much more. I just feel like it's so cute.
Now that we are all, like, the bunch of us are in the, like, Elfsters thingy.
Yeah.
I don't mean to sound creepy, but I have all of your addresses now.
Oh, no, I have everyone's address, too.
I'm, like, going, like, for your guys' birthday instead of just being like, here's a book. I'm just like, I'm so excited.
I know. Okay, wait. I was going to send Darian something, and then she didn't put her address. It was just like Amazon wish list.
Okay.
So kind of rude to not give me your address, so I can't find you. But whatever.
I'm gonna have to like be like, hey, give me your
that's not creepy, but I need your address now.
Not to be creepy or anything, but it's yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, wait. We should read. Okay, reading.
Yeah, we should. Hello, Colleen. Yes. Thank goodness. Let's read. You're gonna motivate us.
Oh my God, coming from Mel Sprints here is like an honor. So like,
yeah, thank you so much. I can't believe like my measly 500-ish subscribers has someone from Mel Sprint. Like, thank you so much. Aw.
Also, to be fair, we like did not tweet this out in advance, so sorry.
I am so messy. I forgot all about it. I forgot to tweet it. I forgot literally everything. Like I should never host one of these ever again because I got on with Danny and Sook and I was just like, hey, I don't know how to do this.
It's literally fine. Like all you have to do is just be on screen, be a presence. It's all.
I did make that point
I'm not. It's just
fair enough. Okay, now we should read.
Okay, reading. Okay, we should read until 34 then. Or
Yeah.
35.
I'm just gonna do till 35 because I feel like, yeah, I feel like it makes sense. Okay, cool.
Okay. I will now mute myself so I can actually shut the fuck up. Okay, great.
First, just want to say, love you, Colleen. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Okay. Bye.
Oh my god, Sasha Reed!
Okay, it's 9, 8, something, 35. So, yeah. How was everybody's reading?
Pretty good.
I was not
Murder
reading.
happened. You're not reading? Are you playing with your
I
cat?
was not reading. I had an idea-a-thon and I started planning it instead of reading. So
Okay.
That's fair. We love to see it. Rachel, you said a murder happened?
Yes, a murder happened. It's great. I mean, it's not, but like, like, I don't know. I'm very like pro murder mystery all the time, but I actually almost feel like this wasn't justified in a way because, I mean, like the person that she murdered, I'm like, you're not the best person, but she did like. Basically, she wanted like the old woman's apartment because it's nicer, and she lived downstairs. And she would like keep bringing up gifts and stuff, but she was just like always in her face, where she was like, "Oh my god, hi! Oh, can I come in? Oh, thank you so much. Do you have coffee? I ran out of coffee. Can I have some of your coffee?" And so she would just like go to her apartment all the time. And the old lady was like, "I don't really understand because like I keep telling her like, oh no, that's okay," and she somehow still ends up in my apartment and like, and then she realized that because this younger girl is like kind of like a social media superstar after like she had like super rich parents or whatever, and she like wrote a post that's like, "Today's the day I'm moving into a way bigger apartment," which is clearly supposed to be the older woman's apartment, and that's the thing that makes the old woman go like, "I'll kill her today." And I was like, wait, what? Like, hold on. I thought there was gonna be more build up to this, but no.
It definitely seems like old people logic though, like low key.
I
Like
guess.
when I like anytime I'm dealing with like an older person, like especially when I used to work retail, holy crap, like some of the logic was so flawed. I was like, ma'am, what are you doing? But yeah, so how was your reading?
A weird romance developed that I don't know how to feel about, but it's going good and I'm liking it.
That's good. I read I think like almost 30 pages.
Nice.
And yeah, there was a car accident and college decisions. I'm literally 21 years old and I'm just like, oh my god, like, are you gonna pick the right college? Like, I feel like I'm in your shoes right now. Like,
Wait, what are you reading right now?
I'm reading the second book from the sprint that I did with you like a couple of
Oh.
yeah, it's the map from here to there.
Oh, okay.
It's cute, but like it's like cheesy, but like that's fine. Yeah, so I saw Aaron say
Aaron Becker Reese's in the house.
that they were reading Beautiful Wild, which is cool. And then Kirsten came. Hi, Kirsten.
Hi,
And
Kirsten.
No Exit, and I really want to read that. And so I was reading in the comments where
It's like a cheap horror. Like it's so bad, it's so good.
it definitely sounds like every thriller, like Sook said, but listen, I like those.
That sounds good though. It's the kind of thing where I'm like, and it's not gonna blow my mind, but I'm gonna have fun with it.
Yeah.
Ooh, and the Assassin's Blade. Do you like it, Colleen? Like, is it kind of like a
Wait,
fun
I
story?
didn't know it was like multiple stories.
Yeah, I think it's 5, if I'm remembering correctly, of like the Throne of Glass, like prequel stories. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
What are you guys reading? Well,
I keep confusing the Assassin's Blade with the Assassin's Apprentice, which is completely different.
yes. Every time I hear Assassins, I immediately think of Noah and I think of Assassin's Creed. So like every time, like the
Not the
Assassin's
same.
or the Assassin's Apprentice, I'm literally just like, what is going on? How many assassins are here? I'm
So many
confused.
assassins.
But what are you guys reading? I am reading The Map from Here to There. Rachel's reading a story about a murderous old lady. Suk is reading Warcross, and Danny was reading The Shadows Between Us, I think. So
Is that the Trisha Levenseller book? 11 something.
Danny, is that the Trisha Levenseller book that you were reading?
What? I zoned out.
That's okay. Was it the Trisha Levenseller book that you were reading? Was
it a Trisha Levenseller book, The Shadows
Okay.
Between Us?
Oh, are you talking about The Shadows Between Us? Yeah, that's the one that I was reading. Yeah, I mean, it's
think
fine, but
the
it's right now, so.
fair
I
enough?
think it's the same author, if I'm not mistaken, that it is Trisha Levenseller. And she also wrote The Daughter of the Pirate King, which I did not like. But
I have never read any Trisha Levenseller yet.
Okay.
it was, I mean, it was like a YA pirate romance, but it was one of those, like, the main character was such a I'm not like other girls trope all over the place. Because she literally is just like, I am the daughter of the Pirate King, so I'm so smart, and nobody can touch me, and I'm amazing. And so she, like, infiltrates a ship to steal a map, and I was like, okay, this could be cool. But the whole time, like, people go to, like, fight her, and she's just, like, better than them. And, like,
Yeah,
people are like, wow, I want to, like, kiss you. And she's like, I don't care. I don't even care about kissing men. I've kissed millions of men, whatever. And I'm like, who is this 12-year-old? Like, no, absolutely not.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, I was reading a book called Stardust. It's by Neil Gaiman, and like the main character Tristan, like he had just started picking up like a sword, and both the main characters were so good at it. Like they were so good at fighting people after like a day of training. It confused me so much.
It's just like half the time I'm like, this is fine, and the other half I'm like, I hate it. Like I can't even like pinpoint what it is, but I feel like sometimes when the main character is just like, wait, suddenly I've tapped into this ability and I've just perfect at it. I'm like, this could be funny. This could be interesting, maybe. Because it's just like, let's just get to the meat of the story. Because I don't necessarily love watching people train for like 800 years and being like, now I'm okay at it, and now we have to do another training montage in another 800 years. Like, I'm kind of sometimes okay with it just being like, let's just get to the action. But other times I'm like, all right, no. Like, absolutely not. Just, this makes no sense at all. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it just crosses the line between like unrealistic, but it's fine, and unrealistic, but like it's so annoying.
But it's not fine. But it's just not fine.
It's not fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Also, I do remember this, that Bella was constantly just like, I read Wuthering Heights. And everyone's like, okay. Like,
congrats, you've read one book. Like, woo! Like, yeah, I've never read Wuthering Heights though, so.
me neither. I mean, it could be good. I have no idea. Maybe it would be like my favorite book, and I'd be like, guys, I read Wuthering Heights. But like, I don't know. I just don't know.
Part of me doubts it, but like, you never know, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of the way that, like, when we were younger, people were like, The Fault in Our Stars. It was like, wow. And now I'm like, no, I've read that. And it was good at the time. But also, they kissed in Anne Frank's house, and everyone applauded. So,
Talk about that. I literally forgot that happened. And I was talking about it with Noah, and he was just like, Sasha, didn't they kiss in the Anne Frank house? And I was like, there's no way.
and then everybody clapped.
I was like, there's no way. And he's like, are you sure? And I was like, there's literally no way. And then I was like, wait, they
There's
did.
a way.
Oh my God.
Happened.
So stupid. Oh my God. I hate it. I hate it here. Anyways, I'm just scrolling through Kindle Store. That's relatable.
Did you find anything good, is the question. Anything on sale?
I got a package delivered to me, and it is almost 10 p.m., and I was really confused.
Is it from me?
No.
What are you...
Why?
Why?
You were literally like, yeah, I sent you something, and I was like, she's lying.
I did know. I sent it to you on the 17th of December.
No, it hasn't come, but that's okay. My ring light crapped out, so I got myself a new one. So it was a new ring light. But yeah, it came at like 10 p.m. and I was like, why are you knocking at my door? Who's dying? Like, I'm confused, but it's fine.
Wow.
So,
Not to be like a Karen, but I need to have a word with UPS because why?
that's fine. Listen, as it's not FedEx. That's all I care about. FedEx is I've had issues with FedEx for the past 3 weeks getting my mom's Christmas present, and we had words exchanged, but like nicely because I'm not a jerk, but like, you know. And then I went to pick up my package at a facility, and it was just on the floor in a convenience store, and I was like, "Hello?" I was like, "Fragile." It literally says "fragile" on the freaking package, and it's on the floor, and he just like pulled it out of the pile, and I was just like, I need to go before I actually turn into a Karen and yell at this man for putting my package on the floor when it was a painting. So as long as it's not FedEx, that's all I care about, because I will never receive it if it's FedEx, which is also fine. But, you know.
I don't think it's FedEx. It's Book Depository, so whatever that is, it's that.
I have no idea. I've only ordered a couple things off Book Depository, so
I think I only ordered like one book, which was Priory, and it was just so chunky. I was like, it's probably fine.
you know what though? Book Depository, their shipping does take a lot longer. I've noticed, but it's honestly fine. What are the chances of finding a cool new booktuber while they're live? Wow.
100% when Sasha's streaming.
Do you mean all four of us? Because we're all the coolest people on the planet. Hello.
Oh my god.
There was a reveal at 33%. Okay, good. I love plot twists. I love good plot twists. That's the kind of
Oh my god, wait. Can we I'm sorry to exclude everybody in the live again, but can we talk about Goddess in the Machine for 2 seconds?
Oh my god, Rachel.
Because the last live, we were like, I was on the live, we were like, let's read our book, and I was listening to the audiobook, and then I was just like screaming internally because there was a giant plot twist, and Sasha was like, I saw you on screen, I think you got to that part, and I was like, I did, and then she was like, don't worry, honey, you got a big storm coming, and I was like, is it this? Is it this? Is it? And it wasn't. Like, each plot twist that kept coming, I was like, is this it? Is it this? And then, like, literally the last 2 minutes of the audiobook was the thing, and I was just like,
listen. Imagine my surprise. I was in first window at McDonald's reading when I should not have been reading and taking people's money. And this plot twist happened, and I was just like, I need a minute. I was like, I can't do this anymore. This is so much. So, oh my god. Like, I'm getting like chills thinking about it. So good.
Literally the ending of it earned it an extra half-star rating. Like, just the ending by itself.
What did you end up rating it?
I gave it 3.5 because I feel like I'm always like a very harsh rater in general, but it was mostly just because like my own reading experience the first half, I was having such a hard time getting into it, even though I liked the premise of it because I was so distracted, but there was nothing that was like really compelling me to completely start over and get through it.
That's still a great movie.
Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like it was still it was good, but I feel like I'm not too invested in like really heavy YA tropey stuff because I feel like, I don't know. It's like, I'm always like, oh my god, I love sci-fi. But sometimes I read a sci-fi and I'm like, do I like sci-fi? And it's like the same thing with like YA, where like I'll read YA and be like, I like this. And I'll be like, do I though? Do I even like this? Do I like things? What is...
I'm not the easiest rater on the face of this earth. Like, literally everything is like 4.5 or 5 stars for me. Like, it's so hard. Like,
this is a secret history, excuse me.
No, but that's the thing. Like, if I don't like a book, oh my god. Like, it takes so much. Like, that's how you know a book really just did something to me if I gave it like 2 or 1 star. Because like, I can't do that. Like, I never do that. It's so much. Anyway, it's fine. Yes, so it's 5 stories. I was correct. Good. I like feeling smart. Warcross romance is meh. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard the romance in Warcross. I heard that it, like, dilutes the second book a lot, and it makes the second book a lot harder to get into.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people don't really like the second book much. It's kind of like Vicious and Vengeful, but I guess less severe. Because a lot of people were also like, Vicious is so good, but don't read Vengeful. Or like DNF.
I've heard a lot of people say that for Warcross too. Like, I'm not trying to like make your reading experience bad. So it's just like this is just like what I've heard. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's fine.
It just started, And I guess we'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
We'll
Definitely
see.
unusual.
It's kind of like when you have a friend and they bring home someone and like, hey, this is my boyfriend. You're like, cool. I'm happy for you, I guess.
Oh my god, brings back memories. Okay.
Just gotta treat it that way, where it's like, I guess I'm happy for you. I guess. Except you get to actually judge them in your Goodreads review. That's
Exactly.
amazing.
I just read ACOTAR for the first time. Should I read Throne of Glass? Probably, but in my personal opinion, no. It's not worth it.
Wait, you read how much of Throne of Glass?
I read all of it except the last 300 pages of the last book, Kingdom of Ash.
Okay.
Which at that point I should have just finished because I had invested so much time, but I could not get over the amount of romance that didn't make sense and the lack of plot, and I just was not here for it. But I'm like the only one, so listen, have fun and read Throne of Glass because a lot of people love it. But
Did you like ACOTAR? Or did you read ACOTAR?
I haven't read ACOTAR yet, and I really want to because I like torturing myself, I guess.
I feel like you'll like it. I actually really liked it, though.
Okay, that's good then. I've heard a lot of people say they like ACOTAR better than Throne of Glass. So I feel like that's more my style anyways. But it just got to the point where there was so much, it literally turned pornographic at points. I was literally like, ma'am. So
I thought that was what ACOTAR was going to be, and I was like, there's no sex in this. I guess it's fine.
Right.
But it's just because Read with Cindy said that there's a scene in one of the books where she gives him a blowjob during a war.
yeah, okay, I read
They're in. Not over there and I'm over here in New Jersey. They're in the war. Their people are dying outside their tent, and they were like, it's time.
the amount of times I was reading any amount of Throne of Glass after the third book, and they would just start going at it in the weirdest and most inappropriate scenarios, I would be like, ma'am, have some restraint. It's just not.
It's just if you want a gratuitous sex scene, it's there's a time and place. But when it's ma'am, this is a Chili's, please don't. No, this is a Wendy's. I have no idea. I'm just putting my memes. It's confusing my brain. The point is, no. I mean, okay, not that I've read it, but have you seen Cindy's video about Court of Frost Starlight, whatever that one is?
Yeah.
The thing?
Yeah.
Does anyone care if I talk about it for a second?
Hold on, I'll look at the comments.
Is anybody no? Okay, I don't see anybody saying no, so I'm going to assume it's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
Okay. Literally, apparently, the two main characters have sex, and the girl is able to project an image in her boyfriend's mind, her fairy boyfriend's mind, and the image is of their unborn child, and that's what sends him over the edge. That's disgusting. Are you kidding me? That is a baby. That is your baby. And it was a grown child, and he was like, wow. And it's no.
Oh my god, that actually makes me really uncomfy.
Where it was I feel like Sarah J. Maas thought about this for 2 seconds, wrote the whole scene, and then never thought about it again. Because if you thought about this at any length of time, you would be like, no. But no.
Literally. Oh my god. Okay. It's fine.
I don't even know what to say to that.
There is nothing to be said except I'm unsubscribing. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I've heard so many people be like that book that novella just didn't need to happen. But I don't know, maybe I just didn't watch Cindy's entire video because I don't remember hearing that. And I feel like I would. I feel like that would be ingrained in my brain.
I'll send it to you. Maybe it blocked it out. It's possible.
Maybe. Danny says, I'm sorry for my shitty Wi-Fi. It's fine. Listen, there is no judgment. We just always will add you back in because we love you. And that sounds like...
Okay, wait. What? One of them dies and it's yeah, I still hate you? Because...
Imagine.
Isn't that a normal human emotion, though, kind of? Where it's you're not supposed to speak ill of the dead. Yeah, but they sucked and I hated him, so...
I mean, valid, I guess. Yeah. FedEx is great for me. UPS stinks so bad. Okay. Block, unsubscribe. No.
Obviously, FedEx is biased to be like, Kirsten, we're getting this package to your corner. Do not even worry about it. It's going to be fine. Sasha, absolutely not. We are kicking your box in front of you on the floor. Hello.
No, but like, why did that actually happen to me? I hate. Anyway, it's fine. Canada Post, like,
FedEx sent my package to the wrong house. They sent it to like a house that's like 5 away from me. I'm like, my house is not hard to find. Like, I don't understand what the issue was.
It might be like, for me, it might be my city, because I was driving around and I was like really angry, and then the same day I watched a FedEx driver pull out like a joint and start smoking it while he was in his truck, like the FedEx delivery truck. And I was like, this makes sense now. Like, you're all the time, and not getting me my things. So
okay,
you know,
now I'm like, I feel like I don't remember who it was, if it was UPS or FedEx, but we ordered something and it went to a completely different location because our address is the same street name, but it's like, you know, like the last part of your address, it's like street or lane or something like that. Like that part's different, but the word is the same. And I guess they just didn't even pay attention to, like, is this in the same city? Is this even the address? So they just sent it to the other place, and they always get our mail. So we just now exchange numbers where it's like, hey, I got your mail. Yeah, okay, I'll be there. I'll go get it. It's like, hey, I got your mail. But like, I don't know why. And like now, I guess, because like Amazon does this now, where like they take a picture of your package where it's like it arrived or whatever. I'm like, maybe you guys should do this, because sometimes if you just take a picture and it's like, that's not my freaking house, then I can tell you, please send it to my house. What are you doing? This is like the 8th time this has happened in 1 month. Like, why?
I feel like it's FedEx, but that's because I'm biased at how much I hate them right now.
I mean, it could be FedEx, but I feel like I just don't know, because we don't get the package, so I don't see what truck it is, so I don't even know. Like,
that's fair, but
I
like
think Amazon is the one that sends pictures.
yeah, Amazon sends pictures. I just wish that like other companies kind of did that too.
Okay. I ordered a book and Amazon sent me a picture, or like the delivery sent me a picture of where they delivered it. And I was like, I have no idea where that is. I was like, that is not near my door. That is not near anything that I know. And it ended up being at the front of my building. And I never go there because I always go in the back door. And I like literally did not know that that was what the front of my building looked like. But I was freaking out. I was at work. Noah was at work. I was like, I cannot get this package. This is depressing. And then I came home and someone had put it in front of my door because my building is full of angels. So I love them all here. They're so kind. But
that's nice.
One lady knocked on our door and was like, there's a package in the delivery room for you. And I was like, thank you. Aw, like, that's fine. Like, our apartment has like this big mail room. Like, it doesn't have these little like cubbies. Like, we have an entire big mail room, which a lot of people don't have. But yeah, so we just like knock on each other's doors and we're like, there's a package, and like we bring it to each other. Like, we're all cute. Like, it's
you guys are actually cute. Like, oh my god, it's like being back in college where everybody was cute and nice.
And then things changed.
Yeah, things changed. But okay, I mean, when I went to college, my first year, we had an opera singer on our floor who did not quit. So that's really my experience.
Do you want to know what's hilarious? Noah is a percussion major, and we just have a bunch of like drums and like auxiliary instruments all over the apartment, and sometimes it gets really loud and really aggressive, and I'm just like, cut it. Like, we're not doing this. Like, he had to film. What, sorry?
Like, we can't be those people.
No, exactly. Like, he had to film something for like some test, and it was with a drum, like a snare drum. And he was like, it's fine. It's only 20 seconds. But it was the loudest 20 seconds of my life. And I was like, I feel like the worst neighbor ever. Because all people were hearing are just the worst and most chaotic noises coming from this apartment. Like, people might think we're dying. I don't know. So it was not fun, but it's fine. I love him, but like,
it's only 20 seconds. It's okay. And yet, please don't.
No, literally. But then there are a lot of people talking about how gross all the things.
This is all about the Sarah J. Maas.
This is all about the Sarah J. Maas,
Court
obviously.
of Frost and Starlight, I think it's called.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Honestly, that's a mood. I also feel like the novella was a cash grab, but I'm excited. I want to read the series at completion. Like, I don't want to start it and then have her be like, I'm going to write 6 more books. So I'm going to wait because I like to binge read series. That's what I'm learning about myself. So
See, I like to not read series, apparently. I just read the first book and then I forget that there's any other book. And then I pretend like, oh, I'll totally read the next. Totally. Yeah. And I just don't do it at all.
for the last like few months that I was like the first few months, sorry, that I was on BookTube, I was like, I'm just gonna read like other people read, and I'm just gonna like only read one book in the series and then maybe come back to it a year later. And then I was like, I hate this because
I can't remember anything.
Literally, I'm like, who are you? Why did you do that? Like, I had to
Why do you care?
detailed notes in order to remember anything, and it's just like, it's not worth it at that point. Like, it's too long. So
Yeah. I mean, like, that's the thing is, like, certain books I'm like, I could read the whole series. Like, I don't know, like, this month I'll read the first book, second month I'll read the second book or whatever. And, like, probably that's about the length of time that I have to read the next book, or I will literally just forget everything.
yeah,
And, like, I know this. Do I do it? No, I just decide now I have to read the first book again so I can pretend I'm going to read the second book, which I won't do because then I just read the first book. So now I have to wait like 8 more months and then I can read the second
Oh
book.
my
Like,
God.
it doesn't make sense.
it's a cycle. It's a vicious cycle. You can't break.
It's not intelligent, but it is. It is what it is. I just don't know.
Exactly. So that is all the comments. That's great.
Okay, wait. But this novella was a cash grab, but that's also what people said about the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and that was actually good.
It was
Well-
really good.
Oh my God, really? You liked it too?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the only squad I can ever deal with ever again because I got so much hate for liking it. Oh my gosh. Thank
I
God.
loved it. I thought it was
Yeah.
great. But that was also, like, remember we did like the live show Pages and Punishments or something? And I was like, I relate to President Snow. And everyone was like, what? Like, no. And I was
Wait,
like,
you said that?
yes.
I literally was drinking so much wine in that I don't remember anything about that.
Okay, I mean, I was just like, I appreciate that he's like very calculating. And like, I'm not that smart, but I appreciate that he's just like, well, to get by, I need to do this. And I need to appear like very charming and wonderful so I can get ahead. So I need to do this. And like, he would dress it like all beautifully. And everyone's like, wow, amazing, your clothes. And he's like, literally, this is all I own. So I had to make like this look really nice. I have to act so smart. I can't like get close to people or look, I'm just going to pretend I'm not reading any of this stuff while I'm speaking.
I literally knew we were gonna get dragged. Like the
It's
minute
okay.
I was like, here we go. Oh,
I'm curious as to like why they didn't like it. Because going into it, I thought Suzanne Collins was gonna try to make us like him as a kid, like try to make
It
us like.
worked.
She didn't really try to do that in my eyes. Like she just kind of showed how he ended up where he was, and I
'Cause
thought that was
I
Interesting.
thought that it was great, except I felt like the ending of it was kind of weak. Thank you.
Yeah.
I also know Amanda did like it because she had a vlog on it too.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the ending, like, I don't know, I feel like it requires a sequel, but I don't know.
But the thing is, like, I feel like the sequel would not be like that one actually would not be useful because it's
Yeah,
like we
exactly.
already know what's going to happen. Whereas, like first of all, Snow started out, he's like what 80 something in the original books, or like
Mhm.
70 something.
Yeah,
So
he
like
opened
that's an
it.
entire lifetime that we could learn about in the prequel. So if someone's like, here is a prequel book, it's like there's this much knowledge for me to learn, not only about him, but everything that existed in Pan Am. So that's why I feel like it can be useful. But if it's like, okay, the end of the book, he's like 21, and then from there to the rest of it, I'm like, okay, but you set the scene and I see where it's going. And now, like, I read the original trilogy, so, like, I don't feel like that. Like, I do feel like it could have kept going, the book itself, but I just don't feel like a second book would make sense, because the way that you would market that, everyone would be like, I don't want this book, or, like, I don't want to read this book.
That's true. I feel like if you've read the first book, then maybe you would be like, okay, maybe I'll read the second one based on the marketing. because the ending is kind of really open-ended, but if you haven't read it, you would just think it's highly unnecessary.
I kind of think that like the open-endedness of it was on purpose and that it wasn't meant to be concluded. But
Yeah, but it annoys me.
the thing is,
It annoyed
It
me too.
annoys me.
I mean, the thing that I didn't, I guess like I didn't really like how heavy-handed it was sometimes because it was like he would be like, "Wow, a mockingjay! I hate mockingjays. Get it? Get it?" And I was like,
And with
"Yeah,
like the Katniss flowers, yeah.
yeah." And he's like, "I'm walking through Katniss, like Katniss. Get it? But okay,
Listen,
now I'm gonna go try to kill my wife." Like,
when I read it and he was like walking through Katniss's, I don't know, like I'm really like intellectually just like not very smart because I was literally like, oh my god, Katniss, like this is crazy. Like
such
look
a
at
no.
that. I'm so listen, it's fine. This is why I have to have smart friends like you guys. Because you guys actually make me think about the book I'm reading instead of being like, I just got chills by the sheer brilliance of Suzanne Collins mentioning Katniss Flowers.
Wait, what was like? I obviously realized why Colleen didn't connect with Snow. What was his name? Seamus?
Sejanus.
Sejanus.
I
Yeah.
liked him. He was a great character.
guy. Yeah.
He was
a great
cute.
character.
He was alright.
He reminded me of like I don't want to get canceled, but he kind of reminded me of like Finnick Malark, but like for this like Hunger Games. Because I feel like the characters were kind of like carbon copied. Like Lucy Gray was obviously very similar to Katniss in the way like where she came from and like how she acted and stuff like that. But I don't know, maybe I was just like trying to fit them into the way that I had read the first series, and so I was like trying to fit different characters in with the characters that were in there. But for some reason, because I liked Finnick so much, and then I didn't like Snow at all in the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, so I was like, I need something good. And then this guy came along, and I was like, yes, Finnick, this is good. But yeah, it's definitely not as good as the Hunger Games trilogy, and will never be.
See, I liked I guess like I liked the Hunger Games parts of it because I was like, I have not read the Hunger Games in so long that being back in Hunger Games world is really amazing, and seeing what the Hunger Games looks like right now and how honestly it sucks. It's terrible television and how they have to revamp it, but the way they do that is by exploiting the kids in their education and being like, come up with an idea for this, and then they steal the idea, which is like, this is literally like classic capitalistic like college ideas where it's like you come up with an idea for a class which is required of you, but now we own the idea and you can't do anything about it, and now we're going to use it in the worst possible way to reinforce this terrible structural system of killing other children. And they were like, yep, we're super into coming up with ideas for this kind of thing. And I was like, this is really interesting. I really like the way that they're doing this. But then also the way that like it was like Dr. Gall, I think her name was.
Yeah.
That she was really like going ham on these games where it was like, well, why don't you touch the paper to prove you actually wrote it? And I was like, I love this. This is such a like slimy thing to do, but like I love this. This is so
That was like one of my favorite parts. I was like, how much do you really care? Like
She
why
was so dedicated.
like why do you care this much? Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I loved that, but the only thing that like really I guess like kind of didn't make sense for me a lot of the time was that Lucy Gray obviously seems like a Katniss-ish character, but Katniss the whole time was like, I do not want to be here. Obviously, I don't want to get killed. This sucks. So every time that she was like, didn't have a camera pointed at her, and even at times when she did, she was always like, to like everybody. All the time. She was like, I hate this. The fact you're even handling me and you assume that like you're on the same side as me, I still hate you. I don't want to be here. But whenever Lucy Gray was like done with like whatever trial, she'd turn back to Coriolanus and be like, well, that was pretty good. What do you think? Oh, do you think I should die next? Or like, what do you think? What's up? And I was like, why is she so like friendly when she's being like thrown into arena to kill other people and survive? And whatever, and I just kind of feel like part of the game's like dragged and accelerated at the same time because she didn't really get to do anything other than just not get bitten by snakes, basically.
Literally.
So I was just like, where is the action? Like, but I also know that's not the point. Like, this was much more of a slow character study kind of book rather than like a high stakes action.
Yeah, I
Deal?
didn't really like the Hunger Games aspect of it. I don't feel like that was the book's like strong suit.
I don't think that was the book's
I
point.
agree.
'Cause
Yeah.
I think that, like, you know, it was less about like, let's do the games. Because like when the Hunger Games got marketed, it was like a game where people have to kill each other, and it's like, yeah, that's what I'm reading about. But now that that world has already been solidified and everybody knows about it, now it was more like, how do we dive in and talk about this one character that everybody hates? Now the thing is, I read the Hunger Games many years ago, and then I picked up Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I was like, why do we hate this guy? He seems pretty cool. He's really smart. He's like, yeah, he's not a great guy at the end of it, but like, yeah. And then I went on the Wikipedia and I read about Coriolanus Snow, and I was like, oh yeah, oh, okay, I just forgot about all this stuff. And then also, to be fair, he does kill somebody at the end, so I was like, okay, all right, okay, fine.
I do understand like what Colleen is saying when she says it should have or it could have been a novella. Like I completely agree. Like I feel like I would love it if Suzanne Collins made like little novellas of different characters' backstories. Like I think that would be so interesting. Like this book definitely didn't need to be like almost 500 pages long. Like that's
I agree.
insane. But like
But like, if we could have gotten like a Finnick backstory or a Haymitch backstory, that would have been amazing.
exactly, yeah.
I definitely agree with what you said about how it's really like a character study. I thought it like especially the deep dive into like Coin was really interesting. I mean Snow. Why did I say Coin?
Yeah.
Snow. I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, I agree completely. Yes, I will always be Team Finnick forever.
But sometimes I also think that Suzanne Collins leaves things vague on purpose because she's built up enough of a character that you still care about them without telling you everything. So it's like she could write more, and I would be happy to read it because I just love her writing in general, and I also love the things that she writes about. But she also knows that she doesn't have to because she's still committed you to the character. She's done her job at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great way to put it, actually. Man, y'all are just so smart. I'm literally over here getting chills when she says Katniss. Meanwhile, you guys are like this in-depth your study.
This is the philosophy behind the characters and why they did. Actually, you know what? Honestly, like Elena the Great, also great book too. You should definitely check out. Did a whole thing about Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and the connection to philosophy, and I was like, whoa, because like I love philosophy. That's like my thing that I love a lot. And then like when I clicked on the video, I was like, maybe I'll understand this vaguely. And it was like perfect. It was exactly perfect. And I was like, this makes so much sense. And obviously I'm geeking out about this for my own personal reasons. But also I just feel like she laid it out and I was like, this makes sense for why characters did certain things. Like it just fits so well. It's really
Fantastic booktuber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Honestly, I don't know why she doesn't have like 100,000 subscribers at this point. I'm really confused.
That's how I feel about all my friends, though. I'm like, I look at your guys' content. I'm like, where are all those subscribers? Where's that coin? I'm confused.
I agree because like when I watch your videos and I'm like 800 memes. Why are we not paying her yet? Like I don't understand.
I've like stopped adding so many memes in because honestly, my life.
They're so funny.
I know, but like. I do have a really funny meme coming in my next video, which is about it's like
a year of memes.
It's like a Maury Povich meme because like you are not the father.
Maury show. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's but anyway, yeah, I do feel like Suzanne, like my best friend Suzanne, has a hard time pinning down an age demographic. Yeah, I feel like that's correct. Because some of her books are just like, or not like some of her books, some of her themes are so like immature. And then you have all the violence and the gore and you're just like, oh, whoa, what you doing? Like, it's just too much. But yeah, I agree.
I kind of want to reread it now because I'm like, maybe I'll think differently of it. But I read the first book in high school and I absolutely loved it. And then I think I just like read the rest of the books and I never reread them. But
I think I was 11.
You were 11?
I think I was 11 or 12 when I read them.
A young adult.
Yeah. I read The Hunger Games, and then I read Battle Royale when I was 14. So yeah, I had
What?
to read, like 11 or
Okay,
12.
wait, that's supposed to be way worse.
It is, but it's a great book. But like my brain, like I had no sensor, so I was like, yeah, this kid getting his head chopped off.
Excellent.
Perfect. I am
Excellent.
the same age as this kid, and I feel absolutely nothing. Like it's fine. Like,
I really wanted to read this series, so I think a couple of months ago, I just did a 24-hour reading vlog of the entire series, and so that's how I ended up reading all of it.
yeah,
Good.
like, it's a good series. It is.
It is good. I like went on a whole rant defending it at some point to my boyfriend, who was like, I didn't even attack it. And I was like, but I need you to understand that I like it. And I was like, wait, maybe I do like YA. I don't know. And that was like actually what got me. I don't know. Like I think before BookTube, I was like, I don't really like YA. I don't like this or this or this or this. And then like as people were talking about books, especially because YA is so popular on BookTube, I was like, wait, that actually sounds good. Wait, that actually sounds good. But I haven't read any YA. And I was like, The Hunger Games. Okay, all right. I can be here now. It's okay.
I feel like both Aaron and Colleen are making very valid points that make me not want to read the book again because I feel like I won't like it as much. And now I'm scared because, you know, now I actually like feel things about the book.
For
and
both
then-
sets?
Yeah. And like the actual trilogy because I'm a lot older now, so I don't know if maybe like my feelings will change. Which is like possible. I don't know. It's nerve-wracking.
Because like I want it to live on as like a great series.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm. That's why I don't like rereading some of my favorite books and why I'm still scared to, because I have this perfect image of them in my brains, and I don't want that to be ruined.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, it's like sometimes there's certain things you just never picked up on because it was like foreshadowing. And like I'm so stupid because every time they hit me with a plot twist, I'm like, what? Like I just
literally me.
I never know anything that's going on, and I'm like, oh, I'm so smart, I'm so intellectual, and then it's only when they're like, and it was him all along, and that's why she died, and I was like, because he was the murderer, because it was him. Oh my god, and like it will not click until that moment. No.
You couldn't stay. But no, I am literally the same way. Like any plot twist that happens, like I need to take 5 deep breaths so that I don't hyperventilate and like die on the spot. Because I do not know how to handle myself with plot twists. I'm just like, this was so deep. Like I can't. Like, oh god, this is like an English major.
Because like I'll assume that there's like some plot twist that is like so out there, it's like the wrong genre type of plot twist where it's like this won't happen. No, because like I'll read like a domestic thriller and be like, what if the guy actually never existed, and actually all along this woman has been like just assuming that her husband, who's been dead for 1,000,000 years, was actually there all along. This didn't happen. It's a dual plot. Like yeah, and like I've read so many of them that by now I'm just like, I know every plot twist that it could be, and yet every single time I'm like, I never would have predicted. That's because I was saying he was a fucking alien. Of course he wasn't an alien, but that's all I was thinking of the whole time. Where I'm like, alien, obviously alien behavior. Obviously, I knew it, and then at the end it's like, he killed her, and I'm like, what? No, how? No, like, it's not great. I not.
Also, with what Anne said about like books being that book being cash grab, I feel like every book, every book is a cash grab now.
I mean, like, yeah, a little bit, but also like, give him the money.
I think like a lot of like prequels are definitely like cash grabs. The author was like, listen, like I made bank on this one. Like, let's see what we can do with another one. And people who are like hardcore fans will be like, yes, please. Even if it's like not the best and not the most well constructed, but like that's why I like BookTube so much, is because like so many people have so many differing opinions, and I feel like I can gain so much more than by just like having my own opinion, where I was like, this was only the most perfect book that ever existed. But then people are here and they're like having like valid critiques, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Like I see where you're coming from. Like this is actually like, you're right. So it's like,
or also when people are like, if you like this book, then you should try this book. And I'm like, I never would have even known that any of these books existed if I weren't watching these videos.
Right, like my Goodreads want to read list is huge because of
oh
book.
my God, yes.
Oh yeah.
I had like maybe 100 things on there before booktube came along, and then I was watching it and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be added. It's gonna be it was a disaster.
I don't even. How many books do we have now? Oh, I wonder. 3,036.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What?
Plus, I mean, like, I have different shelves for different things too. So one of them is like highly recommended books that either I'm dying to read this, or other people have been telling me like you have to read this, and that's 82. And then my January TBR is 25, and I have like a couple other shelves for like little things that are like, this is specifically library, this is specifically other stuff, but in general, want to read is 3,036 plus.
Okay, I really don't feel bad about my 500 and almost.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I will never finish all of these books, but it's fine.
Then why don't you do my Goodreads chooses my TBR? You would have such a fun time.
Okay, but I put books on my TBR that are not good. So like, I don't want to read them. I just have them there because there's no, I don't know, like I didn't separate it at the time, but sometimes I would just read books. Like I would put books on there where people were like, worst book I've ever read. And I'd be like, but why? And I would.
Yeah. I've added so many books recently that I've seen people like raving about and that I know I'm probably not going to like, but I just wanted to add some spice into my TBR videos. So here we are. I was like, let's try to add something, something interesting.
I've also added books that are like, I have no idea where I would ever acquire this, because it's like, I could buy it, or I could just look into like the archives of some library that doesn't exist because I don't know where to find this book. It's not on the internet. Like,
okay. I want to be Colleen's friend on Goodreads so that I can go through her shelf and get recommendations, because what the heck?
I had a lot with like my 1,900. That's
oh my gosh, I have so few compared to you.
Wait, Sasha, how many do you have? Like,
I have almost 600.
6. Okay, you should do like Goodreads chooses your TBR and just like pick a random person's TBR and see what you get, just for fun, just to see like what they get.
Yeah,
and if it's like,
oh my god. Who wants to be my test monkey?
Do me!
Yes, I will definitely. That will be hilarious. Listen, now I feel like I need to like do more research and put more books on there, because now I feel inadequate. Like, what the heck? But no. Yeah.
But the thing is, I feel like I know I'm not going to read any of these, but I just want to know that they exist so that maybe I'll read them.
Honestly though, like, listen, there are a lot of books on there that I was like, I'm probably not going to read this. And then I started doing the Goodreads chooses whatever TBR video. And I found some like favorites in that. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, this is so good. Like, there was one, I don't even remember. There have been like a couple books where I'm like, okay, I probably never would have picked that up by myself. But Goodreads made
like Nowhere Girls was one of those. Because I think when you were doing that, you were like, I probably wouldn't read this book right away. And then it was like your favorite book of the last year.
Literally, like there are so many books where I was like, this is so low on my priority list, and then I'll read it and I'll be like, oh my god, like this is actually like top tier. So
see, I like somewhat kind of do that with my like dice game TBR thing, because I feel like it forces me. Like, I mean, it's less forced, because if I did like your thing, it's like it's this book. No, like ifs, ands, or buts about it. Mine is like you get some flexibility, which I like, because I'm such a mood reader at times that I'm like, I need to include certain things that I really want to read right now. But I don't know, like everybody kind of like has their own way of like choosing the books. And I used to think like, why would I ever do a TBR game? Because I'll just read whatever. But I kind of feel like doing them actually gets you to read outside of your usual sphere.
It does, exactly. Like, I've added so many different books that I just like would not pick up. Like, lately I've added so many different like fantasy books that I've noticed that like you and Tammy and even like Darian like have talked about at length. And I'll be like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm not the biggest fantasy person, but I can appreciate fantasy if I find something in it that I like. So
wait, which books?
I think I added City of Brass. And I know I added Raybearer.
Okay.
I don't know what else. Listen, I don't have a good memory. Hold on, let me look.
Maybe did you add Empress of Salt and Fortune?
I did not add that one because I think a lot of people didn't like it.
They didn't like it?
Oh no! Sorry, I'm thinking of a different one. Empress of Salt and Fortune. That's one that everybody loved, isn't it?
Yeah, that's like Tammy's favorite book. She read it like 5 times, I think.
Okay, yeah. I'll add that one.
I really liked that one. I gave it like 4.5 stars.
I added something for Amanda. I added, what was it? It was a Penelope Douglas book, but I can't remember which one. But yeah, I was like, I'm gonna add a romance because, yeah.
Oh no.
No, I added a romance smut on my list, Amanda. I added, what was it? Oh, it was Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. I added it for you because I know you loved it. And I was like, I want to add at least one book that my friends love so that I feel like, you know, I feel like I can be a part of this crew. But yeah.
I am like unofficially starting a series on my channel soon where I'll be reading all friends' like favorite books. But the thing was like, I was like, hey everybody, what's your favorite book? And like some people were like, how do you expect me to choose one? And I was like, please just tell me a book so that I can read your favorite. Please just tell me. And the other side of it was like so many people responded that I was like, okay, I didn't expect to have to make more than one video. So now this is a video series and now I have to make like 10 of them. But
I made a list of like all of the booktubers that I wanted to like do like a read their favorite books kind of video. I made like 2 separate lists, one for big booktubers and one for smaller booktubers because that's just who I am. And I'm very excited to do them at some point, but honestly...
But the thing is, like, I'd be so nervous to know that someone was reading my favorite book because of me, and to then be like, I will now judge you based on what I think of your favorite... And I'll be like, but what if you hate it? Like...
Literally, that's, like, my biggest fear. If you read The Nowhere Girls, I'll literally be like, here's, like this, like, waiting to read it. And be like, please don't judge me. I thought it was good. Just remember, I have the intellectual capacity of a peanut. Like, please.
Okay, wait. If I read your favorite book and you read my favorite book, then we can judge each other. Because then it'll be like a fair trade.
That's fair.
I feel like. Because, okay. I mean, because you kind of like sci-fi.
I do. Like, I feel like I haven't given sci-fi, like, a fair chance. But
Okay.
I like every genre of book. But, like, lately, I've been more into the contemporary because life is garbage and I just like feeling happy moments, you know, like the world is a shit show, so sometimes it's nice to go to homecoming again and just be like, here we are, guys. Like,
It's just nice to read a contemporary where it's like nothing crazy's going on and people are just like, and now I wonder if he'll be my boyfriend. And I'm like, this is the only thing I have to worry about at
no,
all.
literally, like this entire book is so wholesome and they're in like Quiz Bowl. Like, I'm sorry, that's like the cutest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I've literally like, what problems? I don't know. Here we are.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay.
Literally. But anyways, do you guys want to play Among Us at some point?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready. We're going from murder grandma to murder friends.
Yeah, so if you guys, do you want to, Sue? Sorry, I didn't hear your answer.
Sure.
Okay. It's up to you. Like, we don't have to.
Oh no, I like Among Us.
Okay,
No,
cool.
it's great because Sue always has like a tell, and I'm always like, it's I know it. I know when it's you. I can always tell.
I wasn't the imposter last time when I played with you guys. I've only ever played with friends once. So, oh my god.
What?
Yeah, I've only ever played with you guys once. I've
Okay.
missed every
Alright.
other
We have to
time.
play now. We have to play now. I'm sorry.
No, listen. Okay, so I have my Discord and it used to be the Redhead Reader, but my friend at work was like, we should play Among Us. What's your Discord? And I was like, hold on.
It's like, hold on, I must make a new one. I do not need you to know about my YouTube channel.
No, I literally like changed my username. I was like, oh, it's just my name. Like,
I feel like I do the same thing where I'm just like, what? I have like 4 Discord names, not for any reason. Don't worry about it.
literally.
Oh my
I
god, hey,
need
House
to
of
read this
Cerulean Sea is really good too.
I really want to read it so
I
I
bad,
think you
really
would
do.
really like it.
but I have not
It's
read it.
everywhere.
It is everywhere. I really want to read it. Like, it seems like such a good book, but like, I don't know, man.
I think you would really, really like it, Sasha.
I'm like 100% sure I would.
I mean, not just like the I give everything 4 stars, 5 stars thing, but just I feel like it's geared towards your taste for some reason.
No,
And, like-
I completely agree. Like,
Yeah, because I feel like so many people were like, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good, that I was like, my expectations are way too high. I'm definitely going to be disappointed. And it's not that I was like, it was the most perfect book ever, but I just feel like it wasn't at all what I was expecting, but in a really great way.
Yeah,
And it
no,
was just
definitely.
good.
I do feel like when I read the description, at first I was kind of like, like,
Yeah.
whatever. But then I heard so many people talking about it and telling people about their feelings that they had while reading it, and I was like, okay, this
I
definitely.
cried a little bit.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Okay, now I feel like I have to read it just to see.
Okay, because I was listening by audiobook, and I feel like the narrator was doing a really good job of emoting, and there was just like this like 2-liner near the end where they just said like, will you do blah 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 blah, and I was like and he was like, yes, of course, and I was like, like no, I was just like cry. It was like happy tears, but I was like,
I'm ready now. Like, I want to read it so bad. So,
my feelings.
co-hosts, I put in the chat the thing code, and then I'll put it in the actual chat. I'm gonna see if my Noah will play so that we can actually have like people.
Okay.
If there's not a lot of people.
If we have to, then we can try to message some people and get them in here.
Wait, why does it say there's 0 people? Is it doing that for you?
Oh, it's because mine disconnected. Hold on, I have to make a new one.
Wait, no, it still works.
I disconnected. Okay, what was the code again? Hold on.
It's in the private chat.
I know, I'm just talking to myself. Leave me alone.
I am the captain now.
Don't change anything. You
I
changed something.
I didn't do anything.
Why is it now different?
I just changed my color.
Somebody is messing with me.
It's the same.
No, I had different tasks and a different speed and a different amount.
I did not touch anything.
Okay, you know what? I'm making a new one because this doesn't have the right amount of imposters. Hold on.
Okay. Hold on, I'll leave.
That's better. Okay. I'm just going to put it here because it's fun. That is the code to get in. And everybody has left, so now I feel awkward.
It's okay, we'll grab some people. Okay, I am at last pink. Okay, let me grab some more folks. Hopefully they're free. I always feel bad because I like bad for myself because I always like write the code for Among Us on Twitter and then nobody interacts with the tweet at all, and I'm like, cool.
That's how I feel right now. Like, I feel so awkward now. I'm gonna listen. It's fine. I'm gonna just message somebody.
Oh, and get Noah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll be back.
I'm gonna try not to keep just turning off lights because I was watching a video on like Among Us strategies, and I saw this person like, so they would turn off the lights and so nobody can see you, and so then they would just kill the person, hide, blame it on someone else. Super easy.
Mm-hmm.
Not easy if it becomes the only thing you do. So
Right. You can't have the same thing or else everyone will know it's you.
yeah. Well, I haven't played in like such a long time. I played like when the hype started, and then I just didn't play for a while.
I don't know. I think I just started playing. Oh, I think I started playing with some friends. I don't know. Probably like back in October, November, or something like that.
Yeah, that was when the hype kind of started for it.
Because apparently Among Us has been around since 2018, but nobody actually cared about it until lockdown.
Yeah.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
what I
it's been around
heard.
for a while.
That's crazy. Oh, yay, Rye's here.
Okay, Kirsten and Christine also said that they'll come. Christine needs to let her phone charge first, but then she's coming.
Noah's here.
I was almost here. You just had me in the bedroom.
Okay.
Why is my mouse missing?
Hold on. Distracting me from my this.
Okay. It's-
I love that this is gonna be your first game. That's exciting.
Okay, so Noah is here. Noah is ostrich.
My favorite animal.
Another Noah is also coming.
Oh, good. Excellent.
I need to change my hat.
It definitely won't be confusing. It'll be fine.
It's fine because Noah is ostrich, and so like it's all good.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna change my name.
You have to leave and come back.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm just
Shonda, come on in.
Shonda is gonna download the app, and I'm like ready.
It's always exciting when someone hasn't played before because I feel like the app always is like, hey, you should be the imposter. And then they're always like,
Do
okay.
you guys play on desktop? Because I only play on my phone.
Why would you pay?
Yeah, I only play on my phone.
I have both desktop and my phone because I heard that playing on desktop was easier to do, but also because I was trying to teach my family in Hawaii how to play by like sharing my screen. So I had to like share my screen to explain everything for the longest time that I was like, I'm just gonna buy it. It's like $5, so it didn't really feel too painful.
Is this live stream gonna show the screen or
No,
no? Okay.
listen, I don't listen. Reading sprints and Among Us sprints are great.
So do people just watch other people play it on their phones?
Well, usually playing too, because
Okay.
and
I'm
sometimes
very new to this subculture.
it's fine. Yeah.
Can you pick her up and show the audience?
No.
I want you to. Okay. Oh, my balloon color changed too. That's very nice. Oh,
No. Peppa Pig is pink.
no, that'll do it. You look comfy. Was that peach tea? Was that actually peach?
It was good.
Oh, oops. I did not mean to do that.
What did you do?
I was messaging people to be like, hey, come play, here's the link to the show, and I accidentally sent them a link to the StreamYard. I deleted it, so don't worry, it's not there. But I was about to be like, hey, come here! People are gonna be like, should I just go live?
That's hilarious.
Here it is.
What is it, chat?
Yeah, there's a cat.
Hi, baby.
I'm sorry that I keep turning my camera off. I just went to the orthodontist, so my teeth still feel like a little weird. So, yeah.
Let me see. What's the time? Okay.
Wait, is this wait. No. It takes such a long time to download on phones. I don't know why, but whenever I remember when I tried downloading it on the phone, it took such a long time.
No, it does take a while.
It does.
Wait. Oh, Grace's Jeep? I
Apparently.
guess. Let me message more groups. This is gonna backfire, and I'm like, 30 people are gonna be like, so can we play now? And they'll be like, no, I'm sorry. How many imposters do we have right now?
I set it for 2 because I think that's more fun.
Okay.
The players team.
No, the amount of imposters.
Oh no, hold on. I got disconnected.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, "Where'd she go?"
Please don't steal my color while I'm gone.
Was that pink? Oh
No. No. No.
I want the flamingo hat and I want it to match.
No.
She's Peppa Pig. Just let her.
I'm Peppa Pig. I have to be pink.
Okay.
My legacy lives on. Thank God. Should we just play one game now and then wait for other people to come? Because, I don't want to, exclude you, Shonda, but I just feel like it takes a really long time to download, and we could probably finish one game by then. Are you guys good?
Yeah, no, sorry. Peaches is using her scratching post, and she never uses that. She always uses our couch.
Yeah.
Oh, so exciting.
She used it when Amy came over too, but just for a second.
That's good. Okay.
Maybe in 2 years she'll actually scratch it.
Excellent.
But our
Like,
couch is
show it off for the audience.
Exactly. Yeah, Shonda's in, so we can just start.
Oh, okay, great.
That'll be
Oh, perfect.
ideal.
I'm very bad at this game.
Don't tell who kills you.
I know.
Who kills you? Because you're he won't be imposter.
Are visual tests on?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes, I always put them on
What does that
because
even mean?
so
Oh,
like
we're pretty fast.
there are some tasks that you can see.
Oh, I'm going to Medbay to do a scan if anyone wants to watch.
Yeah, so if you go watch him now, then you'll be able to see everything.
I'll watch.
Shonda is not moving.
Listen, it's confusing at first. Okay, Soup's fine. He's not an imposter.
I believe in you, Shonda. Unless you're the imposter, then please don't kill me.
Did someone get killed?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought I saw a red flash on this screen, up in the corner. Oh god.
Do you look like a ghost now?
No.
Okay, you are not dead. Oh, someone is dead.
Someone
Shonda is
was.
dead.
Oh,
no.
Shonda died.
Oh no, Shonda!
I no longer think Shonda's the imposter. Okay.
He wasn't given a chance.
I'm gonna skip.
Where was it?
Yeah, where was it at? Kirsten. Hall above reactor.
Okay. Near the security then, I guess.
I was around now.
I was in electrical.
I was emptying the garbage, which is a lot like what I do in real life. Art imitating life.
That's true.
I was in electrical diverting power.
This guy's talking a lot. I don't know. I think it might be him.
No,
He's really talking a lot.
no, he has a
I
talent.
literally showed scan.
Said,
Oh
see?
my gosh, would you stop?
What color is he?
Okay, no, we know that Sook's safe because we saw a scan, which means it could be Noah.
I'm voting Noah
Why?
because now you're projecting.
I'm not projecting.
You're projecting.
Projecting.
You guys can.
Yeah, vote ostrich, guys.
You asked me to come play. I was in the other room.
You're just
The
insulting my
audacity of
friends.
this. So, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Imposter. Okay.
awkward.
Well, that's
We have
fine.
so much evidence.
I don't have enough stock in this game to ever really, really try super hard. So you'll know.
No, you have to try.
What can I do as a ghost?
You can
You
still
can
do.
do all your tasks.
Does it count?
Yes.
Super odd.
It is.
Okay, so Shonda, you too, if you're a ghost, which you should be, you can still do all your tasks, and by can, I mean please do them, because otherwise we will die.
Can other people see
True.
me?
No.
Only
Ooh.
ghosts can see other ghosts.
No.
You can go follow your murderer around.
I don't.
In this case, that's us, so...
Yeah, literally.
I don't know how to do this. Yeah. I don't know how to do this. Do friggin' I'm trying to do electrical. I don't know how to make. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the goal of this is.
So you have to go to electrical and your tasks.
Yeah, I know, but like I don't know what the task is.
Oh.
Just go to where it's, like, glowing, and then go
Yeah.
do that.
It'll be highlighted.
I know.
Does anybody want to watch me?
Okay.
Oh, we were defeated. Sasha!
What's up? What's up?
You actually asked me. I was doing my favorite thing, making grocery lists, and you made me come out of my room. You guys want to play again?
Yeah,
I'm-
play again.
Wait, who's Lil Mango?
A rapper who we don't know yet.
Do you remember yesterday when Baby Yoda came into the
I
game?
do remember Baby Yoda, and then we
Yeah.
found out he was a child.
Who
Really?
is Little Mango?
It's like a little pamphlet.
That was so weird.
I want to take it seriously in this game.
Don't be accusing people for no reason.
It wasn't no reason. Was he one of the imposters?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but also we did just vote Noah out for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fun.
A YouTube channel. Okay.
Oh, I have another medbay scan. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no.
I got a feeling somebody got murdered.
There's like 3 people coming around.
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Okay, now I have medbay scan. If anyone. Oh, okay.
I'm literally watching stuff right now.
Wow, I just finished it.
Okay, I have.
Oh no.
I still can't show my medbay
I'll just be reading.
scan.
Okay. Where was it at? Where?
My body.
Wait, why is it Kirsten? I have nothing to do.
Let's see. She just said false. That actually kills me.
No, I don't know what I'm doing.
I'll vote for Kirsten just because.
I will too.
I love you, Kirsten, but like,
Avenge me.
Ah!
yes, we got one.
That's right.
Okay, now does anyone want to see my medbay scan?
Yes, I will come watch you.
Thank you.
Why do we?
What? Wait. What is going on? It won't let me show. I swear. It's
It might
not.
not be a task, homie.
Okay,
It's
there we
because,
go.
it's because I was scanning. I didn't know if it would make it so you couldn't scan.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because I was like, are you just proving to 2 people you
This
are the
blue person here
imposter?
is
No.
freaking-
Blue person.
purple. This one right here who I'm following.
Oh, Shonda.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just. I was so thrilled.
Ah!
Hey,
I saw murder!
don't say anything.
Oh my god!
So it was in the calf ish. I feel like it had to have been purple because they were right there, and then I left, and then Noah died. It's just a personal feeling.
Can you guys see me in the chat?
I feel like it's you again. I don't know why.
Excuse me. I invited you to this stream. No.
You come into my stream on the day of my.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, no, I mean, you can vote me. It's totally fine. I won't hold any judgment.
I didn't vote you.
Thank you very much.
No, I was like, how purple's kind of weird. Then boom, 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 right away. Clear view of everyone.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta watch out for other people.
that's okay. Listen, it's fine.
Do you have one play again?
Yeah, one more.
Oh, did you already hit the play again?
Yeah.
How did my color change?
Because somebody already took your color. Are you guys okay with just like one more round, and then I'm probably gonna go because it's almost 11 o'clock here.
Okay.
Okay.
Where the hell working?
An hour behind us.
Oh,
That's all
fine.
I know.
Someone sabotaged their lights. Oh, God.
No,
I feel like it could be Sook. Just saying.
I think it's Shonda again.
Just because someone sabotages lights does not make it me.
I just saw her! No! Oh my god, don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh my god! What the?
What's
Okay,
happening?
okay. Help! Stay near me! Stay near me!
Where are
Stay near
you?
me!
Yeah.
Oh my god, stay near me! I'm about murder! I just saw the murder!
I forgot.
It's not Shonda.
It's Black. I watched Black vent. Black almost killed me. And then Black chased me, closed the doors. I had to go the other way. Kirsten was there. Then we all ran up to cafeteria because I was going to do an emergency thing. And then they just killed whoever was right in front of us with us.
Who is Lil Mango?
A liar!
No,
The imposter!
but like, who is it? Like, real.
I don't know.
Okay. Lil Mango, who are you?
I have to type all of this on my phone.
Everybody's voted but you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Wait. Little Mango. Wow, everybody really half and half.
And well,
All right, we got one. Now I just want to know
At
who
least
the-
I believed me.
okay.
Okay. I don't like that.
Oh no.
Okay.
I don't like when I get locked
Games like
in
this last
here
for any more than like 5 minutes. Like, I don't understand.
because it's they last longer when there's one imposter.
And they have
I think it depends. Sometimes there's two imposters and they lie for each other.
Yeah, but at some point it just becomes really obvious. You're just like, okay, this person is like clearly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
That's what I thought too. And then I played with Deja, and Deja completely like 3,000 IQ'd me. Or I was just like, I didn't realize that you could lie this good. Because she had me believing the whole time it was not her. And so we both like voted the last other person out and it was her. And I was just like, okay. I don't know. Some people have like mind tricks where I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
didn't do this.
Um,
Again.
I think,
What a-
wait, who? I have a visual task. Okay. I'm glad I did not say the person's name.
Oh,
Why do I feel like Sook just got killed, but I still think he's the imposter?
I definitely think he was killed.
Like, it's just a vibe, you know?
A vibe.
Why is no one fixing the lights?
Because it's a
Because
trap.
we know we're gonna die.
Oh no, I know who it is.
Don't say anything.
I see them.
Are they killing?
No, but they're just standing there menacingly, like in that SpongeBob.
That's me! I'm uploading data!
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me? Have you played this game before?
No, he like never plays this
I
game.
play real
Okay,
games.
I saw a murdered body!
I think it was.
Wow, a lot of people are dead.
Oh, that's really awkward. We only have one more left, and I feel like it's. I thought it was Sook, so now I don't know.
It's Rye, whoever Rye is. It's 100%.
Why?
But now I feel like it's you.
Okay, believe that if you want. Was it you last time? How invested am I in these games?
Okay, yeah, I think it's Ryan.
Where was everybody else?
I was with Sasha.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I saw you. You like ran right past me. You did.
Where?
Where were
I don't know where the locations are. I like to see like once a month.
I was around navigation.
I was doing wires. No, I was downloading the files. Wherever that is. I don't know where
It's
it is.
in several places. It's not looking good for you.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think it's Sacha because I feel like Sacha had an opportunity to kill me when I was doing the download data and navigation.
She's a sneaky person though, watch out.
But at
Something
the same time, it could be that Sasha just like came over like that looks like a task and wanted to like appear innocent.
That's what I like to do. It is.
So it could be either one.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do like doing that. I like making people think I'm innocent, and then they're like, it can't be her, and I'm like,
Oh, we have to vote.
This one here's.
Sorry, I didn't vote at all.
okay, good.
It could be Rye.
I think it is Ryan.
Who
Like, I'm-
voted for me?
Yeah,
Somebody voted for me. Okay.
all right. Well, good stuff.
Darian's here. Hello.
I'm going to
Who's
go,
here?
Darian.
Like the one that we know?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that we know. No, the other one.
There are so many
Oh.
in the book community.
Other?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm personally gonna go, but like obviously, like you guys can keep playing. I think I'm going to. Can I leave the studio even though I'm like the person who's hosting it?
I mean, you can, but I feel like you have to end the stream, so it's probably better to end the stream.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream and then.
But what you can do is if you press play again on your thing, then everybody can re-enter the actual game,
Yeah,
and then we can just play outside of the stream.
there you go. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can leave the room, and somebody else will become like administrator or whatever.
Yeah.
So
So yes, I'm heading out. Thank you guys for joining me. I had a lot of fun.
of course.
And I'll see y'all later.
Okay. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.